Authentic body language. How to read hand gestures. So you're at a date and you're trying to figure out how the date is going. You're trying to figure out if your date is enjoying your company and is interested in you. Great way to find out or to get a sense of how your date is feeling you is through watching their hand gestures. Now, if you've noticed during the date that your date is constantly using their hands to probably adjust some form of clothing on themselves. For example, maybe your date keeps adjusting. Maybe your date is wearing a collar shirt, and he keeps adjusting the color of his shirt. Or your date is wearing a blouse, and she keeps adjusting the sleeve of her blouse, for example. So if you're noticing that your date's hands are constantly adjusting some form of clothing on themselves, whatever they're wearing, maybe they tighten, they whatever they do with their hands that involves their clothing. If you notice they're making different kinds of adjustments on their clothing throughout the date, throughout the course of the date, if you've noticed this, then this is a sign of open body language. It's actually called preening, and essentially it just means that your date is sending an indication to you that they are interested in you. Preening essentially is when your date adjusts some form of clothing on them, or makes some kind of adjustment on their physicality as well. So if you notice that your date their hands are constantly adjusting, like I said, maybe their collar or their sleeve or a button on their shirt or blouse, if you're noticing stuff like that, then your date is actually preening, which means they're sending you the signal that they are interested in you. It's also a strong sign of physical attraction as well. If your date is doing this, they're sending you a signal that they're also physically attracted to you as well. They feel a sense of physical attraction as well. So look out for this. Again, it is open body language, and it just shows that your date is most definitely in the place of attraction towards you and wanted to see where this date goes. So look out for that. I'm Lucas. I'll talk to you next time.